But you condemning all bombing, though. Can you condemn the IRA without equating it to...
No, I think...
Remembrance Day atrocity in Northern Ireland. A bomb has killed 11 and injured more than 60. It was planted a few yards from the War Memorial in Inniskillin. It went off without warning as the remembrance crowds were gathering. A building collapsed on top of them. 13 children are among the injured.
Listen,
so do you condemn the IRA?
Wait a minute, can you let me finish, please? In the 1980s, Britain was looking for a military solution in Ireland. It clearly was never going to work. Ask anyone in the British Army.
The RUC has said 26 people have now died in this afternoon's bomb in Omagh. 5 of the victims died in hospital. The dead include women and an 18-month-old child.
But can you condemn the IRA without equating the IRA, who were responsible for 60% of the deaths during the Troubles, with the British security services, who were responsible for around 10%?
And there were loyalist bombs as well, which you haven't mentioned.
Yeah, 30%.
There were loyalist bombs as well. I condemn all the bombing by both the loyalists and the IRA.
Can you just say... But you won't just talk about...
Wait a minute, I don't know quite what point you're trying to make here.
In Northern Ireland, you didn't just deal with Sinn Féin. You dealt with the IRA 3 weeks after the Brighton bomb, in which the IRA had tried to destroy the democratically elected government of this country. You invited 2 convicted IRA terrorists to the House of Commons.
They were former prisoners who had come out of prison, women who had come out of prison, came to Parliament, actually in a meeting that had been arranged long before, to talk about prison conditions and rehabilitation of prisoners.
They were IRA.
Is there anything wrong with that, since they had a spent conviction?
They had their organisation had just tried to blow up the British government.
The whole history...
Did you not think about that?
And there was a peace process. And I am not ashamed of those of us that had the courage to step outside and say there has to be discussions that involve people from the
that
Republicans.
just tried to blow up the government.
With discussions with people in order to bring about a ceasefire, which did indeed happen, and the second ceasefire finally brought about the Belfast Agreement. Surely that is a good thing, and that's actually a great achievement for Mo Mowlam and that Labour government.
The IRA bomb in room 629 had exploded as most of the 318 guests were asleep in bed. It ripped apart the top floors of the hotel and collapsed a 5-ton chimney stack that crashed down through the center of the building, all the way down 5 floors to the hotel reception. The scene outside the Grand was chaotic. The few police on duty tried to regain control as wounded survivors began to pour out of the front of the hotel.
Are you well?
Thank you very much. I'm still alive.
Nice to see you.